Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, you could be in for another one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well, so the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it here. Powers through. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Gain makes it second and medium. Gonna run it. It's Schneider. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He needed a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. Breaking free at midfield. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the Mountaineers will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw. It's Turner. He dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's 2nd down here. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, West Virginia. Just getting settled into this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Let's go.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
On the 15-yard line, it's 2nd and long. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Sun Devils looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the running back takes the handoff. And tackled there by the defense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Now here's the toss play. Running with purpose. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Oh, here comes the reverse. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained. And that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Sun Devils will line up to boot it away. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And they'll kick it away here. He'll field the punt. Coverage team brings down the returner. West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Here's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
The Mountaineers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Backs got it again. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Dropping back, it's Turner, bringing pressure. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the 1st quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And they'll run the jet sweep trying to get to the edge. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this is the risk you take when you run this play. Sometimes it works, sometimes it backfires. And this time it backfires on the offense by going backwards for a tackle for a loss.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
8th play of the drive coming up. Quite a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Well, you just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. The attempt is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making a tackle short of the 1st down.
The Sun Devils bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the fair catch is made, but hold on. There's a flag down. They have to kick this again. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. The 30. At the 10 now. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
Lining up to try the extra point. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Gets it to the 29 before being brought down. Offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if it's a deep throw down the right sideline. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They bring him down, but that is a huge... gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. When this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
To throw, it's Turner. The pocket breaking down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down.
Aiming for the end zone. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Just pick your poison against this offense. The defense decides we've got to take this quarterback away. Only problem is nobody's on the running back on the pitch. It takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. With the extra point, the lead is 14. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They start the drive, giving the ball to the receiver on an end around. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? He's got some room. Can he get there? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Boy, this quarterback is hungry for the end zone. That was not a short run. The guy put his running shoes on and took it back to his Pop Warner days, showcasing that agility for the long touchdown.
Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one will be fair caught. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The gain makes it second and medium. They'll run the option. Picks up the first, looking for more. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. That sack sets up a third down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Escapes the sack. He's going to pull it down and run. Gets into space at the 50. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. And the Sun Devils come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, ASU. This quarterback on fire today.
Boy, this is a huge score. Not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good. Still a two-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Meadow's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Mountaineers will kick this away to start the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down, we're going to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Receiver makes the grab.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Proctor. He's brought down out at the 46.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. The Sun Devils are on the move here.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Pitches to the back. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Sun Devils looking to cash in the red zone. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll try to run behind the big left tackle. Now test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Some really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Goal line formation for the defense. Receiver in motion now. Looking to score with a run to the right. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Now they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's an actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
To throw, it's Turner. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, a job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Arizona State, 14.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to launch it deep again. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Defense is coming after him. And it's broken up there. Great play, a fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Getting set. Here's second down. On the run, it's Schneider. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. They move the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's fourth down.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He missed it. That miss leaves us with a 21-point game.
Boy, these guys usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. The quarterback doing it with his legs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. With the catch, it's Proctor.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's moving out of the pocket now. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
This could be a turning point in this football game. Defense does a good job. It's third down. They got to get after this quarterback, and instead, he pulls it down and picks up big yards for a first down. Kind of feel the momentum flipping here.
And the Sun Devils are going to keep this drive rolling. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon. We give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
On third down, he drops to throw. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. That run moves the ball across the 35.
But we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Second down play coming up for this offense. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And now a carry here for the fullback. And he is stuffed right at the line. I don't think he got it. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. They try to run it with the option. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? The offense recovers, but they're way short of the marker. Ends up killing the drive.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. First down here for this offense. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. offense getting set. It's second down.
42 Spider. 4-2 spot.
They'll hand it off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Lasso. Freedom.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
It's fourth down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking downfield. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
Timeout, Arizona State.
The Sun Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? What an amazing run these